if you go into no contact, he reaches out and then acts like nothing happened. What should a woman do in that situation? I hear about that all the time. Like he's just like, hey, what's up after a couple months? Do you recommend that she bring it up? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this one.
Not initially. Not initially. I mean, if you want to bring it, because at some point you're probably going to want to bring it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
At some point you're going to want to start, like, hey, there was this thing that happened where we were like together and then we had a big breakup and what I mean? Like this thing happened, right? But you shouldn't be bringing it up immediately. Don't bring it up immediately because you want him to start feeling positive emotions associated with connecting with you. If he reaches out to you and you're like, I can't believe you, and you start bringing up all these negative emotions, he's going to start associating, okay, if I message her, she's going to bring up these negative emotions, right? Whereas if he messages you and you start talking and then, you're having flirty, fun conversation and, he meets up with you and you go and you meet up. And when you meet up, you're, having a good time and then you bring it up, right? And you talk about it a little bit. And on the other side of it, because you weren't blaming and attacking or any of those kinds of things, you're just being curious and asking questions and just letting him know how you feel and not coming from a place of attacking or expectations or blame or you need to apologize or any of that kind of stuff. And then you sandwich the other side of it with having fun and being flirty and, having a good time with him, then his associations to you are going to be positive. Whereas if he reaches out and the first time and you're just, all over the negative stuff, it's going to be negative, right? So you want to create that positive association to doing things that are positive, right? It's like if you, I know that this is a bad metaphor, but I don't care. And it's that if a dog leaves the house, right? A dog runs away from the home. Any dog trainer in the world will tell you that you don't punish the dog when it comes back. You don't punish the dog when it's doing the behavior that you want it to do. You punish the dog when it's doing behavior that you don't want it to do, right? So that's why they have like shock collars and stuff, right? So all you need to do is get a shock collar for your guy. I'm just joking. But seriously, like you want to create positive associations to pursuing you and chasing you and investing in you. And so if you're bringing up negative stuff, you want to build up that emotional bank, right? Just think of it as like a bank account. Like he has a bank account with Riki Cowgirl's name on it, right? And when you meet, you're first talking, that emotional bank account's low because you guys went through a breakup and all that kind of stuff. But you start talking and you're having fun, you're flirting, and you hang out and that emotional bank account starts building up. Well, all of a sudden, if you take a withdrawal from it, that's even significant, it's not that big of a deal because you already have a high level of positive emotion in that bank account.
Interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that